Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. I almost said singles. I do singles every Monday for those of you looking for a single specific love reading. Not to say there won't be some of that energy here. It definitely shows up. I also want to remind people someone is still impersonating me on Instagram using the name HALLO Moon Tarot, reaching out, asking for donations for personal readings. So please avoid this person, okay, because it is not me. If you're following this person, you're following the wrong person. So this is somebody who's scamming, trying to make a buck, all right? Being dishonest with people. So anything you want to know about my channel, just come to this channel, look below the description in the videos. Everything you need to know is right there. I'll never ever reach out and offer a personal reading or ask for donations. Right? So Gemini, let's see what's happening with you. Excited to do your reading today for some reason. Gemini, what is it you need to know? This can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. Gemini. We go. So I see the wheel. So this is a cycle, a life cycle. This could be a situation sometimes that's on and off, but it has to do with a fresh start, the end of delays. So some kind of sudden, unexpected progress. So things look like they're going to shift in your favor. Okay. Could be something financial, anything in your life. Yeah, there you are. You're manifesting something and you want it to go in your favor. It's having all the tools, the information, everything you need to manifest it. Whew. Nice work, Gemini. Yeah, so this could be yourself in your head doing a lot of thinking. It could be a Libra or Aquarius as well. It's an energy of someone who's being logical, looking at all the details of a situation very carefully, being very wise. It's a person who gets in their head and thinks first. Okay, it's somebody who definitely has the tools, the information, you see, making sure that they do. Like I say, it could be you, could be another person. I definitely see Mercury energy, communication. It's something to do with the communication. Someone is strategizing. They want things to go in their way. Mercury energy, Virgo energy as well here for some of you. But I feel like that's yourself manifesting. Yeah, I do see a Libra energy. There you go. So it has to do with marriage, commitment, doing the right thing. So it has to do with a cycle ending. Could be the end of a relationship. Somebody may be manifesting the end of a relationship, but it's a person who's definitely thinking first, and they're trying to not be ruled by their heart. They're trying to be very, very logical. So I do see a person who's being kind of impartial here. So it has to do with doing the right thing, whether someone's right for you, marriage or commitment. So there could be legal advice. Some of you may be getting legal advice as well. This could be a lawyer. Doesn't have to be, but we shall see. It'll be different for each of you. There we go. So we have a single person here. So I do see a possible Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, very strong Virgo energy. So you may have someone around you in that energy. They may have Libra in their chart, but it could be just a person who's single. Someone's thinking of becoming single. So now this could be, like I say, yourself. Okay, someone is single, thinking about marriage or commitment, or whether marriage is right for them. Someone could be with someone who's not right for them. They may be thinking of ending it. It's quite possible. Oh yeah, we got something cooking here. Nine of Pentacles is a person who's definitely enjoying the fruits of their labor, working very hard. Some of you may be manifesting something that costs a lot of money. You're trying to figure out maybe whether it's right for you or not. It could be clothing, a purchase, anything. It's also a person who spends time alone. So we have someone who's a bit of a loner, spending time alone. Enjoying the fruits of their labors, taking care of their house, their home, and their finances. Yeah, it could be the purchase of something special too. All right, Gemini. So, oh yeah, we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So there's definitely some earth energy here. So this is the Queen of Pentacles, is a person who definitely likes material things, nice home, nice clothes, definitely a person who works very hard, enjoying the fruits of their labor. So like I say, it could be yourself thinking of this person, and this even could be yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor, single, working very hard, focusing, doing what's right for yourself. But I do see someone who's commitment material. Someone who may be thinking of you, seeing you as marriage material. Oh yeah, someone who has a lot of burdens and responsibilities, a lot of weight on their shoulders. So some of you definitely have a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility. So it could be someone, it's an energy of someone who works too hard, too many hours, a need for balance, letting others help you. You may have somebody who's reaching out, maybe asking for help, okay, as well. But it is definitely a person who has a lot of responsibility. But it's possible you have someone who feels responsible for something. Could be baggage from a past relationship too, but we'll see. Yeah, it's generally just someone who works a lot. All that work pays off though. See, cycle ending, it's a 10, so something is about to pay off. Yeah, we have someone who works a lot, has a lot of responsibilities, rinse and repeat. So it's somebody who definitely is a workaholic. So it could be yourself, it could be this person. Wow. Yeah, rinse and repeat. This is someone who may be feeling trapped, maybe has too much responsibility, too much going on. Like I say, they're kind of trapped in a pattern, a cycle. Has something to do with marriage or commitment. Somebody may be thinking they want to be single and want to break free from a situation here. Because you're manifesting something here. Like I say, it could be yourself, but it could be this other person. Yeah, I see some kind of change in the world now. Could be somebody coming back around. Some of you have changed too. If you have, if you've had a divorce and you're becoming single. Someone's definitely, this is marriage material though, but we have someone here who may not be sure. They may have changed. So it could be somebody who's been in a relationship before with someone who didn't pull their weight. So it's an energy of someone who doesn't want to repeat that again, that's for sure. So it's an energy of moving on, but I do see something evolving. There's some kind of change, feeling on top of the world. So there's some positive outcome here. Like I say, something's about to end and there's some kind of a shift here. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini. Yeah. So it's an energy, a little Sag energy. So it's somebody here who's breaking free from a cycle, getting off the emotional roller coaster, but it's a sense of freedom. It's also about planning for success. So I see some kind of victory. Someone's trying to figure out how to have success here. Okay, but it's an energy of freeing themselves from a pattern, a habit, a cycle. Like I say, working too much, rinse and repeat. It's time for some kind of change. This could be travel too. It could be just simply going on a vacation, going someplace alone. Yourself or this other person. Yeah, I see an adventure here. Someone who's freeing themselves. Somebody with a little bit of an ego. Yeah, tell me about the Magician. Someone's being driven by their ego too. Yeah, so there we have. So it's an energy of gathering tools and information, manifesting, moving away. Someone's breaking free. They're moving away from something. It could be relocating. But you see that Magician energy? That's your energy. You're manifesting something, gathering info, and you're moving on. So I feel as though you are ending something. Some of you are ending something. Like it could be a pattern, a habit, okay? Taking the lessons you learn and moving forward. And I do see moving towards Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, namely a Libra energy. Someone who's just right. You may have someone who didn't treat you right, okay? So you may be moving away and manifesting something new. You have all the tools, the information. It's definitely been a learning process. You've learned something, okay? And it has to do with success. So there may have been a false victory, but things are going to shift in your favor. It's about breaking free of something, a habit, a lifestyle, whatever it is, or a relationship situation. All right. Let's just get these cards in order. King of Swords. There we go, yeah. So someone's back and forth, of course. Could be yourself, Gemini, or a Libra. Back and forth and up and down, weighing the pros and the cons. Now, it has to do with moving, relocating, whether something will be successful. So it's an energy of someone who needs to calm down and ground themselves and make a decision. So there's a decision. It's a bit of a struggle. Could be someone robbing Peter to pay Paul, back and forth. All they do is work and no play. Feel like they're not getting anywhere. Tell me about justice. But it is. Things are going to shift. Okay. I can see success here. I see somebody having success. Things starting to shift in their favor. And I feel it's between you and this person. Okay. And it's possible too. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could be ending a situation, freeing yourself from something, moving on or relocating, taking all those lessons. See, it's about moving forward calmly and peacefully. Someone is definitely back and forth in their head, struggling with a decision. Tell me about justice. Why is justice here? Justice. There we go. So the sun is shining. It has to do with something new. Marriage, commitment, doing something right. Something is going to be exposed and illuminated. It's very happy. So it's an energy of happiness. Some of you have moved on. You've entered a relationship. You're free. You may be moving or relocating. You may have a person who wants to talk to you, though. I do see someone here who's kind of back and forth. It's possible it's somebody who's been juggling or just working too much, too. 9 of Pentacles. Why is this here? 9 of Pentacles. Why is this here? Oops. Yeah, 2 single people. 2 people. It could be somebody you work with. So it's an energy of building. Creating something, perfecting their craft. So we have somebody who's a perfectionist. They work very hard. Somebody who definitely very focused on work. But it has to do with 2 people building something. Starting something new. New commitment, marriage, relationship. It's about balance, fairness, doing what's right. So someone may be realizing someone's not right for them. You're manifesting something. Oh yeah, we got someone who's saving their money, holding back, maybe watching from a distance. So I do see a connection or a friendship between 2 people. It could be someone you work with here. Like you could both be going through something. But I feel it's an energy of someone about to make a decision to express themselves, to start something. Now this could be traveling, going to school, learning something. Could be something in the justice department and learning it and having success. So somebody could be becoming a lawyer, starting a new business. But I actually feel we've got a couple of people enjoying the fruits of their labors, working very hard, working together. Some kind of friendship going to form. Yeah, it's 2 people, someone helping somebody. Someone's going to help someone here, carry the weight. Okay. Yeah, I see a communication. I do see a little Aquarius energy. So I do see an energy of someone looking at the details of a situation, a communication, and letting go of something. So it's an energy of hopes and dreams. So this is an energy of someone's hopes and dreams, and it has to do with burdens and responsibilities. 8 of Swords, yeah. It's an energy of a habit, a pattern someone's about to break. Yeah, so it's an energy of someone being cautious, careful what they wish for, but someone is hoping to get their wish granted. I think we got someone who's hoping somebody frees themselves, moves on, possibly even gets a divorce so they can start something new. Yeah, I can see the release, someone's hopes and dreams, but I do see an energy of someone who feels a situation may be out of reach, so there is an energy of caution. It's a person who keeps thinking about the same thing, but I do feel like we have a person who keeps doing the same thing, looking for some kind of success. They work, and no play is what it looks like. Rinse and repeat. Tell me about the world. Yeah, so it has to do with this passionate new beginning, something creative, the start of something new here, feeling on top of the world. I see a connection between 2, something starting between 2 people. Now, yeah, see, look at that. So I do see multiple opportunities, things speeding up, a very busy time, creating travel or movement. So I do feel somebody is moving. They're moving on from something. Some of you may be thinking of letting go of somebody here, a situation. Maybe you've been waiting for someone to, I don't know, free themselves from a situation. But I actually see a victory coming out of this because I see the new. Now, this could be a new job, a new career, 2 people coming together to start something and building something together. And it could be the start of a friendship. Could be already a friendship already here. So someone's got some wishful thinking here. Definitely see someone thinking of reaching out, hoping someone reaches out. Yeah, see, there's that emotional fulfillment. This is to do with possible business opportunity. It's about 2 people who look out for each other's best interests. It's about 2 people who are building. So this could be a person, a friendship, like I say, 2 people who see each other's worth and value each other. There's definitely a lot of emotional fulfillment and financial stability. It has to do with someone helping someone, relieving their burdens, their weight. So, wow. Yeah, I do see someone getting something they want here. Keeping their feelings to themselves a little bit, being cautious, not wanting to repeat mistakes of the past. So there's an energy of being a little careful what you wish for. Like I say, I feel like it's more this person, and then I do see the transformation. So there's some kind of transformation, some kind of change here. It's just somebody here who's going through some kind of change. So I feel like some of you are waiting for somebody to make a decision. Now, this could be a business decision of starting something new. There could be some legal advice here. Okay. Maybe some challenges in the way here, some kind of a decision that needs to be made. But I could see two single people working hard to build. Okay, two very creative people, very much, both perfectionists and coming together. Two people holding on to something. It's a valuable friendship. There's an energy of holding on, but I do see someone kind of protecting themselves a little bit. Okay, yeah, but I see two people here. It looks like a friendship. That is going to, it's a business partnership possibly, but I actually feel someone could be going through a divorce or thinking about it. And I feel like we have this Princess of Pentacles, which I feel comes from that Queen of Pentacles, which could be yourself or another person. Capricorn energy. Someone's holding on to somebody here. Someone may be holding on to someone for money. I think we have a person who's in their head thinking about this. There's something that feels off, the way someone is reacting or what they're doing. So it could be a marriage. So something is going to be exposed. Something's coming out in the open, but I feel like it's positive for you, Gemini. Okay, and it has to do with a friendship, a business, two people looking out for each other's best interests. I feel like you have someone's best interest at heart, but I feel like we have a person who realizes someone doesn't have their best interest. Someone's holding on to someone for money. Someone's worked very hard to get where they're at. They're trying to protect themselves. This could actually be a prenup or something, or some kind of legal agreement, but it almost looks like something to do with a marriage, or something is going to be exposed. But yet I see something new for yourself, financial stability, a business. Now, this is a business, sometimes a place where people congregate, where they socialize, where money is spent. So there's something happy happening here. And I feel it's an energy of something you're hoping and dreaming for. It may feel like it's out of reach, so you're being cautious, but I feel there's going to be an event of some kind here. It's partnering up, working together. Yeah, so there's that energy of the Queen of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords. There's some kind of talk and negotiation or communication here. So I do feel it's an energy where there's something you know. I don't feel like you're going to repeat it. You're keeping something, I feel, to yourself. You're holding on to it, keeping it close to your chest. But you're being very wise. I feel like you're the one that's doing a lot of thinking, but I feel like there's some kind of advice, something here. Maybe you gave this person advice. You said something to them. I definitely feel they're thinking about it. So it looks like really good advice, okay, because it's creating this change. So there's something that's making you feel on top of the world. Somebody may be coming back around. But I'm going to tell you, I feel like some of you are at this point where you're just about to break free of something and move on, and then you've got a person coming around. So I don't know whether you gave it somebody advice in the past. Okay, I see the energy where you're being discerning, you're questioning, you're being very wise about something not happening again. It has to do with change. It's time for change. So there's someone here who I feel... you may have someone who never changes too, like I can see that. But I actually feel there's positive energy. It has to do with partnering up, happiness, the future. I also see an energy of multiple opportunities creating change. Some of you may have a choice between a couple people. You may be making a decision. There's definitely someone very physically attractive, very creative, very hardworking. It's definitely an energy of someone who's chasing success. Watch out, don't make any decisions based on ego, okay? But it very well could be this other person. Some of you are making a choice to move away from someone. But I feel at the end, like you're releasing someone. You're setting something free willingly. You're willingly releasing something, making a choice. You may have someone who's keeping you stuck, keeping you single. Maybe it's time to move on and make another choice. Be careful of anyone who's holding on to you for money, or there's somebody who's holding on to somebody here and keeping them stuck. Interesting. But there is also a friendship here worth holding on to as well. So Yeah. Could be just an energy of keeping somebody as a friend, willingly letting them go because they're thinking of marrying someone. It could be someone who's making a decision, but I kind of feel like it'll be yourself making a choice here. Okay. It's an energy of making a decision. I feel possibly to move on. Yeah, look at that. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So we have someone who's definitely working very hard. I do feel like you have things in common here. Two people who work hard, rinse and repeat, possibly two people thinking of each other too. But I feel like there's definitely a couple scenarios. And some of you, it's an energy of new marriage commitment and something being exposed. And it has to do with work between two people, two single people working together to build. Now, I feel it could be just a friendship worth holding on to. You may be willingly letting go of someone because they've moved on. Could have been someone you were hoping and dreaming, that wish fulfillment, someone hoping would reach out. So you may be deciding to cut them out and break free and move on. You may have another opportunity. In fact, you may be thinking of exploring opportunities. But it's hard to say how this will go because I do see this person there. They are looking into the future, making financial plans. Very wise, very logical. Definitely somebody who's kind of back and forth. I feel this person feels like there's something off. I do feel there's something off, and I do feel it has to do with a relationship they're in, or this person's making a decision between you and someone else. You may, if they choose someone else, I feel like you're going to let them go. You may have something to say about it, but I see you being kind and gracious as well. There you are. You're manifesting. So you're manifesting something. You have the tools you need. You have everything you need. Okay. Yeah. So there could be an energy of advice. There may be something here. Someone may be manipulating someone too. You may have said something, but I feel like you would be, whatever it is, don't repeat it. I do feel there's something here that you shouldn't repeat. I also feel this is someone who's younger. Somebody here who's younger. There's someone who's younger or too young for someone. Yeah, someone keeps doing the same thing again, keeps picking the same kind of person, or they're getting into relationships quickly. I feel like you're giving them advice. So there's something here. This person does see your value. I do, it's somebody who holds you in high regard. They see your worth and value, but I think it's this person. You adore this person. Now, they could be somebody quite well known. I do see the star, very well known. Your hopes and dreams. Like there's something you're going to get a communication. You're going to look at it. You're going to hold on to something here. So interesting. But I do see someone communicating some sort of advice. And I do feel it's an energy of breaking free. This could be someone who's younger than you. Okay. Or they're involved with someone younger. They may have chose a younger person. So, yeah, I feel like you have other opportunities. Oh, yeah, you've got another person. You've got another opportunity coming in out of the blue. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's definitely somebody with a lot of love. Definitely somebody emotionally mature, available. And there's some kind of change. I feel like you're going to get a communication, or you're going to send someone a communication. Okay. I don't know. Something is about to change here. And I feel you're going to be feeling on top of the world. There's change coming. So it has to do with teamwork, cooperation. So this could be to do with work. Like I say, if you have somebody that you really like that you work with, you're maybe hoping and dreaming it would turn into more than friendship. This person may actually have been seeing someone else. Like I say, they may actually marry somebody else. I feel like you're generally happy. You have a high vibrational energy. I can see it. But I do see you being very kind and very gracious. You may have something in common with this person. It actually could be that Queen of Pentacles. There's that energy of investing. So you're waiting patiently for something. And I do feel it has to do with teamwork, cooperation, compromise. It has to do with compatibility. It's about going down this path. So I feel like you're thinking of investing and kind of moving on. You have another person possibly here. They could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be a little younger than you. But I actually feel this younger energy is this person. Somebody younger. Someone focused on someone, maybe, maybe not here for a good time, not a long time. See, there's something happening. You're waiting for something, but I do feel like while you're waiting, you're thinking of breaking free and moving on. I actually feel like you have some other opportunities and you may be considering going down another path with someone else. So I see you gracious and kind here, whatever this is. So if somebody chose another person over you, or you're just thinking about it, But I actually feel like whoever you're thinking of is kind of thinking about you, or maybe even thinking the same thing. I have to say it because it's just popped up. So, yeah, I do see clarity. I do see strength. Manifesting. This is yourself manifesting something long term. You may be distancing yourself from someone. You feel like it's not going to be successful. You may be getting off an emotional roller coaster. There's that fruits of the labors. Oh, I was going to look like the leaf for a minute there, but it's someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. There's a lot of abundance. So this is someone with a lot of abundance. Okay, I feel like you're definitely moving towards something. You want to get to know someone more too. Make sure you do. Make sure you take the time to get to know someone. Maybe you've got a person who never really took the time to get to know you. So, yeah, there's something there. But I feel as though you're learning something, and I do feel like you're ending a cycle. You may be freeing yourself from somebody else, or they are. Yeah, it could go either way here, the way these cards are laid out. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do see a good omen, a dragonfly. I see a W. Yeah, there's that butterfly. Some kind of transformation. This person's looking into the future, making plans. They're making a decision. I feel like it could be them moving away from somebody, ending a cycle. I do see a mask. So someone's hiding behind a mask. Someone's holding on to somebody, maybe for the wrong reasons. Here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, something is definitely happening again here. But I feel as though there's something here that you're going to, you're thinking about. I don't think you've said it, or you're thinking about it. You may be thinking you should best move away to avoid a disaster, but think things through clearly. I think this person is too. So there's that energy of air, communication, travel, flying. Yeah, so there's definitely an energy of going someplace. Some of you may be going to a wedding. Okay. You may have met this person, but I feel it's more about air, communication, things being kind of up in the air. I do see an R. There's that fish. So it's an energy of the fish going with the flow. A little Pisces energy there. And I see a key and the letter A. Yeah, something is going to be exposed. Somebody's traveling. They're going somewhere. Something is about to be exposed. I can see it coming out in the open. It's something that's going to make you happy anyway. So let's see what this Eight of Pentacles is. So I do see a cup, an offer, an opportunity being presented. I see the letter G. I see the Two of Cups. So I do see a strength. Yeah, there's a strong connection. Could be a long-term friendship. Some of you might be telling someone to kind of protect themselves here, but I do feel that there's a strong connection. Two people kind of connected, not really letting go. I do see an R. Someone's holding on to somebody here. Someone's holding on to someone. I do see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone's holding on to someone, possibly for money. You may know. And then I see a Z. See the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so I see a J, an M, and an I. I see a circle. So there's a chain. Someone's circling back around. Has to do with a commitment. I do see a pair of pants with a heart. Someone wearing their heart on their... We've got someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. Definitely have an emotionally available, mature person. Somebody definitely in their feelings and emotions. And I do feel there's going to be some kind of communication. Now, some of you, you're breaking free, getting off of emotional roller coaster and moving on. Others of you have some multiple opportunities incoming. I see a very busy time and some kind of communication. It's going to lead you down another path, but it's about whether you want to invest. I see you've been very patient here with something. Yeah, and then there's that. Yeah, so I do see a rose. Somebody very charming. I see a glass of wine. Ooh, you have somebody here that's definitely feeling enthusiastic, charming, but they may not stick around, so you may have something else going on. It could be a separate story, making sure someone sticks around, but I see a rose and a glass of wine. I see an airplane. Some of you may meet somebody when you're traveling, okay? Could get you thinking about breaking free from a situation, from something that you've been holding on to and hoping for that maybe not coming to fruition the way you want, because I do see the patience. It's about investing in this new path with this other person. There could be a compatibility. I see feeling on top of the world. Look at that. Travel the world here. Got the airplane twice. Something new. Some of you might meet someone new here. Yeah, I see an E. I see a J. I see the wings. There's that air energy. So it's about flying. Things being up in the air right now. You're just kind of patiently waiting for something. And I do see the unicorn taking an opportunity. It's an energy of taking an opportunity, finding the strength to take it. Some of you are ending something, okay? It could be just something that has been going on in your head. You're breaking free. It could be something emotional. But there's a lot happening because I do see all this air energy, all this thinking. I see travel, flying, going somewhere. I see some of you meeting somebody possibly on a trip. But you may not be sure they're here permanently. Okay, so there's a little uncertainty. You certainly don't want to repeat mistakes of the past if you've had that happen before. So I feel that's why you're being cautious. But I do see some kind of agreement, two people here coming together, someone very stable. This could be a business opportunity that happens too. It could lead to more. So take care, you guys. I feel like a lot of you have different things going on. I'm seeing a lot of busy incoming energy communication. So whatever it is, you've got opportunities, and it's about whether you're going to invest and go for it, because it's going to lead you down a whole nother path. Now, this is an energy of creativity, building, but it's also about compromise and compatibility between two people. Okay? Take care. Wish you the best, and bye for now.